In the late 1930s, Adolf Hitler stood at the height of his power. Germany possessed one of the most advanced and disciplined military forces in the world. Through rapid victories and bold maneuvers, the Nazi regime appeared unstoppable. Yet, within 6 years, Germany would suffer total defeat. This documentary examines the strategic decisions that led to Nazi Germany's collapse, and how a series of miscalculations, political, military, and personal, ultimately determined the outcome of the Second World War. The early years of the war reinforced Hitler's belief in his own strategic genius. The rapid conquest of Poland in 1939, followed by the stunning defeat of France in 1940, reshaped Europe in less than a year. These victories, however, created a dangerous illusion. German success relied heavily on speed, surprise, and concentrated force. But wars of attrition, not won by momentum alone. They demand resources, logistics, and patience, elements Germany lacked in the long term. One of the most critical strategic errors was Germany's decision to fight on multiple fronts simultaneously. While Britain remained undefeated in the West, Hitler launched Operation Barbarossa in June 1941, the largest land invasion in history. German generals warned against this move. History had already demonstrated the dangers of fighting a two-front war. Those warnings were ignored. By opening the Eastern Front, Germany committed itself to a conflict of unprecedented scale, stretching manpower, fuel, and supply lines far beyond sustainable limits. Hitler viewed the Soviet Union not as a long-term opponent, but as a fragile state that would collapse within months. German planning assumed a rapid victory, minimal resistance, no prolonged winter campaign, but reality proved very different. The Red Army absorbed devastating losses, but continued to retreat in an organized manner, trading space for time. Entire Soviet industries were relocated east of the Ural Mountains, preserving production beyond German reach. As winter arrived, German forces found themselves unprepared, lacking winter clothing, fuel, and adequate supply infrastructure. What was intended as a short campaign became a war of endurance Germany could not win. As the war progressed, Hitler increasingly centralized military command, often overriding professional officers. Strategic flexibility was replaced by ideological rigidity. Nowhere was this more evident than at Stalingrad. When German forces became encircled, field commanders urged a tactical withdrawal. Hitler refused, ordering the Sixth Army to hold its position at all costs. The result was catastrophic. Over 300,000 troops encircled, massive losses of experienced soldiers, and a decisive psychological blow to German morale. Stalingrad marked a turning point, the moment Germany lost the strategic initiative. In December 1941, following Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor, Hitler made another fatal decision. He declared war on the United States. This action transformed the conflict into a truly global war, bringing America's vast industrial capacity fully into the Allied effort. By 1943, Allied factories outproduced Germany several times over. Air superiority shifted decisively and German cities faced relentless bombardment. The war was no longer about tactical brilliance. It became a contest of economic power and resources. Germany was outmatched. By 1944, the strategic situation was irreversibly damaged. Allied forces advanced from the west following the Normandy landings, while the Red Army pushed relentlessly from the east. Despite mounting evidence of defeat, Hitler refused to authorize strategic retreats or negotiate peace. Decisions were driven not by military reality, but by denial. Germany's defeat became inevitable. Nazi Germany did not lose the Second World War because it lacked military strength. It lost because strategy gave way to ideology, and leadership became detached from reality. The war serves as a lasting reminder that even the most powerful armies can fall when decisions are shaped by ego rather than reason. The outcome of World War II was not decided by a single battle, but by a sequence of choices. And in war, as in history, choices matter.